What's up, guys? I'm Legit Eagle, and you're watching my Plunder Patrol deck list. I hope you guys are having a good day. I promised you guys that I would give you guys this deck list, and I'm here to fulfill that promise. So without further ado, let's get straight into the deck list. It is 40 cards, 50 cards in the extra deck, and just ignore the side deck. You can play the Invoked Engine if you want, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So first we're going to start off with 3 Whitebeards, 3 Redbeards, 3 Bluebeards, and 3 Golden Hairs. So all of the actual Plunder Patrol normal monsters, not normal monsters, but the main ones right here, they all have 2 effects. One which is a quick effect that special summons another monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster your opponent controls, and then they have a second effect. Whitebeard's second effect is, if this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your deck, except for Whitebeard, the Plunder Patrol Helm. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except for Plunder Patrol monsters. So it locks you into Plunder Patrol monsters, but it lets you special summon another one from the deck. So, Redbeard has the same first effect, but its second effect is a bit different. So its second effect reads, if this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can target 1 Plunder Patrol monster you control, except for Redbeard the Plunder Patrol Matey. Equip this card to it. You can only use the effect of Redbeard the Plunder Patrol Matey once per turn. So you can equip this to any of the other cards, whether it's the extra deck cards or like Whitebeard or Bluebeard. So this deck is mainly just about equipping cards to each other and bringing out the extra deck monsters. That's what the pure deck is. I've added a couple extra cards just to make it a little more consistent and easier to win with, I suppose. So next we have the Bluebeard. So Bluebeard's effect is a bit different all around. Basically, it's a free summon, but I'm just going to read its effect anyway. If you control a Plunder Patrol monster except for Bluebeard the Plunder Patrol Shipwright, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can discard 1 card, draw 1 card. You can only use the effect of Bluebeard the Plunder Patrol Shipwright once per turn. So this card is good to start off with all your combos. Like you can special summon or normal summon a Whitebeard, and then special summon Bluebeard, use Salamangreat Almirage, bring it back, use Crystron Halqifibrax, just any of your combos that you can come up with. If you want to change any of the cards out, then you could easily do that. With all these extra cards right here, it wouldn't be very difficult to pull off a combo, especially since you can just special summon the Bluebeard with any other card. You can make a combo with Salamangreat Almirage and Crystron Halqifibrax, along with the other 2 Crystrons. So let's get on with Golden Hair. Golden Hair, it's an interesting card. It's the main reason we're playing Mathematician and Foolish Burial, just to make Golden Hair live. Also, I forgot to mention this, but Bluebeard you can cut down to 2. If you were to cut it down to 2, I would play a second Plunder Patrol shipping. Say that 10 times fast. Yeah, but you don't need 3 of them. I'm choosing to play 3 of them just because it's a free summon, and I'm never going to turn down just a free summon. So Golden Hair's effect reads, you can send 1 other Plunder Patrol monster card from your hand or deck, or from your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard 1 card, special summon this card. But you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except for Plunder Patrol monsters. So basically, it's another summon that's just easily possible. It's basically another free summon. It does, however, lock you into Plunder Patrol monsters, which you have to be careful about doing that, or else you can't use the Crystrons and the water engine right here. So 3 Mathematician, mainly just to make Golden Hair live. 3 Silent Anglers, those are for our totally awesome Bahamut Shark engine. And you could also cut this down to 2, but I'm playing it at 3. Same reason as for the Bluebeard the Plunder Patrol Shipwright. I don't have all that many cards that can search this in this deck, so I just want to maximize the chance of me pulling it. So a single terraforming. I decided that I would play 1 terraforming instead of 3 shipyards, mainly because shipyard can come back from the graveyard onto the field quite easily, and you don't need 3 of them, because then it's just a brick. So that's why I chose the terraforming instead. So Plunder Patrol Shipyard reads, Plunder Patrol monsters you control gain 500 attack for each Plunder Patrol card in your spell and trap card zone. So if you haven't figured it out yet, basically the entire goal of this deck, without any of the extra cards right here, is to get out the Liss, Braun, Mork, and Captain, and then basically just buff up all the monsters by equipping them and using Shipyard and all that stuff. So, back to its effect. You can discard one card, add one Plunder Patrol monster card from your Plunder Patrol card, sorry, not monster, just any card, from your deck to your hand except for Plunder Patrol Shipyard. So basically you just discard a card and you can add any of the combo pieces that you need. Pretty good, right? Second effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol card in your spell and trap card zone. Set this card, and if you do, return that target to hand. So you have a monster like Redbeard that's equipped to Whitebeard, but it's not providing you any extra advantage against the other player. But you need a Plunder Patrol Shipyard on your field, but it's in the graveyard, right? You can just pop your matey and then set Shipyard. Pretty helpful. Next, we have one Plunder Patrol Shipping. Man, that name is pretty interesting at the least. So this is the main fusion card into getting lists and all that stuff. Fusion summon one fiend fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Plunder Patrol monster you control. Equip one emblem of the Plunder Patrol or one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to that target. You can only use this effect of Plunder Patrol shipping once per turn. So that's a pretty good card. It's only really a one of though. We only have 2 fusion monsters that we have to summon, and there's a plethora of ways to get there. This card is pretty insane though. So this card is most definitely a 3. Equipped only to a Plunder Patrol monster. It gains 500 attack. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. This card, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard. Special summon one Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute as a monster on the field or in the graveyard. Then take the monster that was equipped with this card and equip it to the special summon monster as an equipped spell with this effect. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. Notice how this says a monster on the field or in the graveyard. All of the Plunder Patrol monsters specify on your opponent's side of the field, but the emblem of the Plunder Patrol lets you do it on anybody's side of the field. So let's say you have a single list out, but it's affected by some ability which stops it from being good, right? You activate emblem, bring a second one out. Also, like I was saying, it gives it 500 extra attack. It's just meant to boost up all the monsters' attack. 3 Pot of Desires. It is absolutely critical that you get to all the cards that you need, since this deck doesn't have a whole lot of ways. It's got quite a few, like the Shipyard and all that stuff. It doesn't have a whole lot of ways to get all the cards into search. So you need Pot of Desires, even if it's... I honestly think that Pot of Desires is like a -9, but even if you have to go -9 to get 2 cards into your hand, I still think it's worth it. Now we have 3 Plunder Patrol Booties. This is a pretty good card. It's pretty good. It's why this deck works. It says you can declare one attribute, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It becomes that attribute till the end of this turn. That's basically the main part of the effect. The other part doesn't matter nearly as much. Then you can take one Plunder Patrol monster from your graveyard, either shuffle it into the deck or special summon it. You can only use the effect of Plunder Patrol Booty once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, if you control no Plunder Patrol monsters, send this card to the graveyard. So it lets you control what attribute your opponent's monsters are. So you can either get Liss, Braun, or Mork out on the field. Because let's say they only have wind monsters. That's not going to help you out. You just activate Plunder Patrol Booty and make them all fire. There you go. You can use Braun now. Second effect lets you special summon a monster from the graveyard or send it back into the deck. That's pretty helpful as well. I just think the first one's quite a bit more important. So, these 8 cards are my hand traps of my choice. The hand traps of my choice. So these 8 cards are the hand traps of my choice. I think these are my favorite hand traps. You can switch any of them out with any other hand traps you want, whether it's Nibiru or Effect Veiler, whatever you want. But those are my choices. You can add any other cards that you want in these 8 slots. Now on to my extra deck. We're playing 2 lists, 2 Brawn, 2 Mork, and 3 Plunder Patrol Captains. So each one of these has 2 actual separate effects, and all of them are pretty good effects actually. So starting with lists, during the main phase, quick effect, you can special summon 1 Plunder Patrol monster card from your hand or face-up spell and trap card zone. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then if this card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card, you can add 1 Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand. You can only use its effect once per turn. So basically, your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, just discard a card, negate the activation, and destroy it. So it's pretty decent negate. You do have to discard a card, but also it can special summon a monster from your spell and trap card zone, which, as you know, like I could put Redbeard in my spell and trap card zone, special summon lists, and then bring him back. So that's just some pretty great recursion. Now we're going on to Brawn. All other Fiend type monsters you control gain 500 attack. So continuing with its effect, you can discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, then target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls and banish it. Then you can add 1 Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to your hand. This is a quick effect if this card is equipped with a Plunder Patrol card. So it's pretty easy to equip stuff with it, but even if it's not equipped, I think it's still pretty good, just not the best. So I thought about putting this down to 1, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good at 2. Now we have 2 Mork. You can discard 1 Plunder Patrol card, then target 1 effect monster your opponent controls and banish it. Nice. Just banishing a monster your opponent controls, banish it. Then you can add 1 Plunder Patrol spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. This is a quick effect if this card is equipped with the Plunder Patrol card. You can only use the effect of Plunder Patrol Mork once per turn. If a Plunder Patrol card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach 1 material from this card instead. So basically, you get to banish a effect monster your opponent controls, you get a spell and trap card from your deck to your hand, and you get to protect 1 of your Plunder Patrol monsters from being destroyed by battle or card effect. This card really just does it all. So next is Plunder Patrol Captain. I'm not going to even really explain this card. Basically what it does is you get to target an effect monster you control and special summon a Plunder Patrol monster from your extra deck with the same attribute. But then the first card gets equipped to the targeted. The first card gets equipped to the second card, and then you draw a card. We have Halka Fibrax, Almirage. This is for the Big Q combo and the Crystron Quandax. I'm not going to give you guys the satisfaction of me butchering this card's name. But then we also have the Totally Awesome and Bahamut Shark. I'm playing these because it's a super easy combo to pull off, especially with all of our water level 4 monsters. As you can see, and as I told you guys, I'm going to go over the Invoked combo. So, I was thinking about putting this into the main deck, but it just didn't make it in. The extra deck is too compact with all the stuff that we need in this deck that I couldn't fit anything in. So this Invoked combo. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Every subscriber helps and is very much appreciated. If you choose not to subscribe anyway, thank you for making it this far into the video. And have a good rest of your day.